Lethal injection, firing squad, and the electric chair are all methods in the past in one state. An Alabama judge says the first ever execution using nitrogen gas can move forward. January 25th, officials plan to replace 58-year-old Kenneth Sims' breathing air with nitrogen gas, quickly rendering him unconscious and killing him within minutes. Smith and another man were convicted of a 1988 murder for hire of a preacher's wife that rocked North Alabama. Now, the other man was executed in 2010.
Smith's attorneys plan to appeal. There have been some concerns from outside agencies and advocacy groups that the execution method isn't humane, hence why it was blocked for so long. The Republican governor of the state says the method has been, quote, thoroughly vetted, and the AG's office says they're ready to go. Queen City News chief legal analyst and experienced attorney himself, Khalif Rhodes, is here now with a little bit of insight.
Khalif, death by nitrogen gas, have we seen this anywhere across the country before?
That's kind of a mixed bag question. Is it illegal in multiple states? It is, 3 to be exact. Now with Alabama, you have Mississippi and Oklahoma. Have we seen it executed there? No, we haven't seen it be used. Louisiana is the only other state that tried to do something like this. They sentenced 2 individuals to death using that method, and it was stayed by the Supreme Court in that state, specifically because it was deemed cruel and unusual. And I should say not the Supreme Court, but the Supreme Court of the United States, not the state.
And also the big question, we know this goes back and forth a lot in the legal process. Can a judge go back on using this gas and repeal the ruling? Not
that judge, but a judge for sure. And I mean, you could point right to the 8th Amendment. The 8th Amendment talks about not having excessive bails and bonds or fines and fees, but it also talks about cruel and unusual punishment. And it's kind of like the speech argument. Regardless of how you feel about an individual's speech or conduct, most speech is protected. And even however you feel about the death penalty, even until death, you have an obligation to uphold the 8th Amendment to ensure that you don't inflict cruel and unusual punishment, even while executing an individual. And so, yes, it's opened up for the Supreme Court, and I guarantee the Supreme Court will be looking at something like this.
You mentioned other states that are already doing this. Mississippi, I believe, and Oklahoma. Are there other states that could possibly pursue this as well?
I think if anybody's attempting to do this, what they will find themselves is having an opportunity to have the Supreme Court strike it down, specifically because I think that it's not proven enough, and that's what this individual lawyers are saying. The state of Alabama's, their attorney general says that this method has been tested and it's been proven, and this individual will lose consciousness in seconds and die within minutes. But his attorneys come back and they say they pulled an American Veterinary Medical Journal and says for euthanizing animals that they do not recommend using it, that it's acceptable for pigs, but no other mammals. Why? Because it will cause some type of distress. Typically, distress is associated with cruel and unusual. And so I think for those listed reasons, unless it could be vetted out, and I don't really know how you can vet it out. You really don't have individuals stepping up to say, I'll let you test this out on me to die. And so that's the reason why I think it will be something that will be overturned as not being able to be used going forward. But the other portion I'd say is they tried to execute this individual using lethal injection. And the reason that he's here now choosing this method is because they failed multiple times. They pricked him about 20 times and it wasn't able to happen properly. And so now this method is there. When you're talking about executing someone, period, it's a tough topic to talk about, but ensuring that you don't violate an individual's rights is something that that state will have to make sure they are able to do.
We'll certainly have to see how this one still continues to play out as well. Khalif Rhodes, thank you.
And as for Khalif, you can catch more of his insight on a variety of other stories as our evening news continues. Coming up at 5, another story surrounding death row, this time in South Carolina, how the state is handling the death penalty for child molesters. And then later at 6, Prince's family is back in court fighting amongst themselves over who gets what. The future of the music legend's multi-million-dollar estate. Queen City News is the only TV station in Charlotte with a full-time lawyer on our news staff.